Talking about mental health or even getting the proper help can be hard for some people to do.
And throughout the pandemic, the topic became even more important to address as people stayed inside and spent less time with family and friends. Well, now one South Dakota college wants to make sure there are plenty of options available. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Sarah McDonald takes you to Dakota State University to look at a new resource in the library.
A collection of mental health books are now easier to find at the Carl Munt Library at Dakota State University. It's all thanks to a collaboration between library staff and the Counseling Center.
During the time of COVID, what we really saw was that everyone was under a lot of stress, college students and others as well. So we thought, well, maybe we could devote a section that students could browse easily that would address different mental health issues.
Michaela Clark also played a role in getting the collection together.
For one of my last classes for my master's in library science, I needed to develop a collection, and I had the idea about the mental health collection. I had gone upstairs to look at our books upstairs to see what we already had, and a lot of them were fairly out of date. So I was kind of asking her if it would be possible to maybe update our existing collection.
The collection needed to be funded. Nicole Bowen, who is the director of the Counseling Center, came up with the idea to use COVID funds the university had received.
We had put a proposal together to utilize some of those funds to support the project.
They ended up receiving $2,000 in funding.
Everything that the Counseling Center suggested we purchase, we did purchase. And then I also kind of tried to look for some holes, like to see whether we might be lacking something on specific common topics. And I would go through some of the more well-known publishers for mental health.
This collection covers a variety of topics like sleep, stress relief, and mindfulness.
And really tried to have a little something for everyone, so that anyone who comes over, because it's a small collection and easy to browse, that people could just take a look, pull something off the shelf, maybe check it out, maybe leave it here, and just have an easy way to have access to improve their own mental health.
The hope is to have this designated area serve as another resource for those looking for help or support.
If they're not comfortable maybe seeking out counseling, or they're not maybe at the point where they feel like they need that yet, this is a way they can maybe get some of that self-help and learn a little bit more about mental health.
Plus, they say they've received good feedback.
We believe in privacy, so we don't really monitor what people check out, but it does seem that people are stopping by. And the other thing that's been very interesting is that we have an interlibrary loan system where we borrow and lend between different libraries in the state and throughout the country. And we've gotten a lot of requests from outside of DSU for these resources.
Making this a way to shed light on an important topic.
And I think sometimes there's cultural barriers where people say, you know, my family didn't ever seek help, or I don't know what to do, or I must be the only one. And I think sometimes these resources really are helpful in showing students, faculty, staff, and others that they're not alone.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sarah McDonald.
They hope to get more funding to continue to be able to update the books as they become available.